Recently, a fellow YouTuber that some of you may know about, Crowbcat, who makes videos criticizing games, usually in their attention to detail without using any words at all. It's really quite genius, and his videos are overall great in a lot of ways, but recently he made a new video called Dad, How Was Call of Duty Before? And this video is just bad. This video is full of false equivalences, incorrect information, and misleading points that makes it honestly one of the worst videos he's ever made, and I'm gonna break down why. So to start, he spends 2 minutes and 6 seconds criticizing the current state of Call of Duty, spending the large majority covering the ridiculousness of the multiplayer and small snippets of the campaigns. In fact, he only spends about 30 seconds of those 2 minutes and 6 seconds covering the campaign, and this will be important for later. While this scene of Call of Duty Vanguard is justified, it's incredibly stupid Marvel comedy that some gay millennial would like.
I shoot Nazis. They die. That's my plan.
This part just doesn't make any sense at all.
Watcher 1 to Bravo, I'm in position. Half a click off the coast, structures are visible. What's your status?
This is Kate Laswell. She's from the Modern Warfare 2 campaign, and she's a CIA agent, and in this scene, she's holding a sniper rifle. And that's the whole clip. Nothing of her killing millions like everyone else in these games. She's just holding a sniper rifle, playing an Overwatch role. Is Crowbcat fucking retarded? Women have had sniper roles in several points in military history for a long time. In fact, being a sniper is a role a woman can fill because it doesn't require as many physical inhibitors. As mentioned before, Kate Laswell in these fucking games is a CIA agent that usually isn't in the field, and when she is, she's usually intel or exfil. Hell, she even becomes the fucking damsel in distress at one point in the game. If Crowbcat really wanted to use this as a point of criticism for the game, he could use the scene where she throws a man out of a jeep and strangles him and snaps his neck, overpowering him. But even in that case, he got this guy in a chokehold at a point of distress. Of course, it'd be easier for her to fucking incapacitate the guy. On top of the fact that she's a CIA agent, it only makes sense. So just including Kate Laswell in this entire video is just retarded. It doesn't make any sense at all. And listen, Crowbcat, if you want to hate women and say that they suck, I mean, that's cool. It's based even. Women are kind of gay, to be honest. But at least say it with your chest, instead of just, oh look, women holding a gun, women bad because women holding gun. I mean, he really liked to show Nicki Minaj being added into the game as a negative and why Call of Duty has fallen. I mean, you know, maybe he does really like to show why women aren't that great in Call of Duty. I mean, yeah, it might work on the lobotomites like Andy Pants Gaming, but the average person doesn't really give a fuck about this. I will agree though, a lot of this shit is really retarded. I think including stuff like these Teletubby looking ass things is weird. Why are we doing shit meant for kids in a Call of Duty game? Why are there these ridiculous tie-ins that don't relate to Call of Duty at all and make the game just look like Fortnite? And in fact, I think that's arguably where the biggest issue lies, is that it comes off like a cheap impersonation of Fortnite. You see stuff like Star Wars, that fucking dumb piece of shit Marshmallow, Jimmy Breast, and all these other tie-ins. It makes sense because the game's style is inherently silly and cartoonish. Call of Duty has the look of a more serious game, at least a bit more in the more recent Call of Duty games. In Black Ops 3 or Infinite Warfare, no one gave a shit because those games look stupid. The look of the multiplayer was stupid and not serious. It was based off of jumping around as exosuit motherfuckers. It wasn't based on real life, so no one really cared. So adding gorillas and Snoop Dogg, it didn't really matter all that much. But it is fucking weird to be playing as Tyrone in a military fit compared to some fucking green dragon. The contrast is insane, and this is where I think the big issue lies for a lot of people. It seems that there's an almost clear contrast and fight between the base game and the shop. It's like they're made by two completely different people. Not only that, but I'd argue it's been taken too far. I've seen people comparing the kawaii skin from Black Ops 2 to the modern day lizard smoking a fucking bong, as if that's even comparable. The difference, you dumb piece of shit, is having some retard skin on your gun isn't as crazy since it fits with the whole game's aesthetic of having scratches and being a little faded, but now we have neon bright lights all over the guns and Homelander blowing up children's hospitals and Teletubbies in a rated M game. If this was all he said in the video, I wouldn't be making this one at all, but man, are you fucking dumb? Are you stupid? Are you really this retarded? Alright, I'll slow down a little bit. He shows the king of sloth himself, some developers that left because of the corporate demagogue was tightening its grip, showing more women. My fucking god, this guy does not like women. Did one of them step on your balls or something, man? Then he shows us the World at War campaign, and this is where it gets dumb. It's a fucking false equivalence to show the multiplayer and then show the arguably most serious campaign that we've ever gotten, showing the multiplayer, which although still having more serious tones thanks to its color palette, art design, and music, is still not incredibly serious compared to the campaign. If he showed shit like Kevin Kitty Toucher and Train Go Boom, I might agree, but the man is showing the multiplayer and then showing the campaign as if it's an apples to apples comparison when it's more apples to oranges. It's also funny that the only campaign he shows is World at War because the next fucking year Modern Warfare 2 comes out and literally has a mission of slow stealth followed by explosions as a distraction, killing a small town's worth of people and escaping down a fucking mountain on a snowmobile, gangsters shooting at Russians like we live in Section 80. We use a nuke to set off an EMP charge, and at the end of the game, we chase the top general of the United States military on a speedboat in a ravine as we get shot at by a private military company and a helicopter. It's crazy, it's silly, it's dumb. Using the campaign as an example for how serious Call of Duty is supposed to be just isn't a very good comparison, when Call of Duty has arguably always been silly. Now, does this mean there isn't a discussion to be had? Absolutely not. I think it's gone too far into the corporate tie-in, overpriced skins with neon lights and shit that babies would like in a rated M game. But to act like Call of Duty used to be serious by showing the old campaigns when even at the time they were ridiculous and silly is stupid and shows a clear lack of research and crippling autism. It's a video that Crowbcat clearly wanted to make, but didn't fit with his format and decided to say fuck it, releasing arguably the worst video in his entire catalog. Not only that, but I understand why he made the video. The general idea people agree with. Call of Duty has gone too stupid and over the top, but it doesn't matter what he shows or says because people will agree. I mean, just look at some of these comments. Band of brothers fighting in realistic combat scenarios? Dude, you shoot up Capitol Hill in Modern Warfare 2. In the game before this, Shalim Muhammad sets off a nuke, killing thousands of American troops.
I'm ready to roll, baby! What the fuck? Oh, that shit? Nah, I'm just fucking lazy. Let's go kill this thing! Hoorah! Get to safety, go!
It was never personal.
It must be some form of light torture. Yeah, I wish you were getting tortured. But this comment here, this one has to be the worst by far. It's these boomers with their shit on their glasses and these 13-year-olds whose first Call of Duty game was Warzone acting like the games used to be better, when now we have better customization, better gunplay, better movement, but more egregious monetization. It's a narrative Crowbcat can easily push and these mindless lobotomites will follow. As much as I shit on him, shitting on the followers is almost if not more justified. Anyway, that's all for me. The next video will not be nearly as angry. Thank you for watching. I appreciate all the support. Thank you to my members. Become a member, subscribe, like the video, and have a great day. Goodbye.